Hello, welcome back to the Cataclysm. Vormithrax here with episode number 174 of our Let's Play tutorial for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and we're hanging outside the laboratory we just finished exploring. In between episodes I did load the vehicle up, so I just did a little bit of sorting and got everything loaded into the vehicle. We took a look at most of the gear last time, so I'm not going to cover that again. I got some food and water. We are tired, but I decided not to sleep right away. It's 8 in the morning, and I want to get some driving done while we've got daylight. If I sleep right now, it's likely to be dark, and I'll either have to drive at night, which I dislike, or I'll have to just wait until morning anyway. So I'm going to try to push on. If we go dead tired, I might have to stop. But we'll see if we can relocate somewhere before we get too tired, as we've got the opportunity. So one thing I did want to mention, I have updated the experimental version of my Cataclysm, and I only do that on certain occasions, and I've been holding off for a little while because I had a live stream running that I don't like to update in the middle of my live stream series. So I had a live stream series end recently, and so I updated the experimental, and a consequence of that is there are a lot of fairly major changes that have occurred to the game since I last updated experimentals, and so I might spend some time trying to figure out some things. So we'll see. The 2 or 3 that I know that I'm going to have to kind of adapt to, and I'm not sure just how they're going to affect my existing game world, but they happen to be the CBM installation process has completely changed. So now you need an item called an auto dock as well as anesthesia kits in order to install CBMs. And those can be found primarily in hospitals, and there are some basement rooms that are specialized for that type of an item. And maybe in the lab, I'm not sure, but the big mystery is if I try to go to a hospital, say up there, or I've got another one down here, these have already been generated in my game world. I'm not sure they're going to contain the auto docks. I think they've already got their items generated for this maps section. So I don't know how I'm going to install auto docks given that I've already got a pre-generated world. So we might... I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We'll kind of figure it out as we go along. That's one of the major changes. There are also things like food spoilage, and if you leave bodies around, like I've got this little zombie dog showed up while I was moving the inventory around. If you leave corpses around, carrion creatures can pop out of them. So there's going to be quite a few changes. Another thing is the stats through skills mod appears to be broken. So my stats have dropped considerably. I don't care all that much, but it is going to change our effectiveness, so we'll see just how much as we go along. But these have all dropped by a fair amount. I think it was at like 15 or 16 dex and 15 intelligence, and I'm not sure what they were at exactly. But the stats through skills 4 is what I was using, and it won't update via the launcher. I tried manually installing it, but it doesn't appear to be doing anything, so I think something in the recent changes has broken that. And I haven't looked into the possibility of trying to mod my existing game world to use the primary stats through skills instead of number 4. But that kind of gets us up to date on what's going on with this particular episode. So there might be some odd things happening here or there as I adapt to the newest experimental releases. Been some pretty big ones recently. Okay, so let's get going in this gameplay, though. So like I said, we're going to take a drive. I am really curious about the CBMs and Autodoc because we have actually picked up quite the pile of CBMs recently. So were I to decide to install some of these, like the integrated tool set would be nice, the metabolic interchange would be nice, oxygenator, lots more power, of course, sensory dulling, subdermal, telescopic, and targeting. There's quite a few pretty good ones that we don't have yet. I would need to go ahead and get one of those autodocs, and we're definitely capable of getting them. Like I said, it's just the map gen and how it's going to handle an existing game world, whether or not I'm going to find the items in here. I don't know if the items are generated when the overall map chunk is generated, or if they're dropped items from zombies in the hospital or what. So, haven't played with it yet, so we'll find out, but I am concerned a bit about that. But our other primary goal was, I think we had decided we were going to make an attempt, at least to start, on the necropolis here. It's going to be a pretty big deal, and I need to make sure I'm well geared up. So I do have the heavy power armor with me. That's another reason why I would actually want to make sure I get all my CBMs installed, actually, so I could really boost up my internal power supply, so I can run my heavy power armor off my internal power for a long period of time. So maybe what we'll do is take a trip down to that hospital, clear it out, and see if there's any hint or reference to an auto dock in there. I suspect there won't be. I might have to resort to clearing a hospital, then just arbitrarily declaring, alright, we've done what normally would get us one, and go ahead and summon one into the game. That's why I don't like updating my experimentals with live games in progress for these kinds of larger changes that have an actual fairly large and confusing effect on an existing game world. But we'll deal with it. So I think that's what I'm going to do, though. Let's go have some fun. Let's go clear out a hospital. I don't think I messed with this hospital. I think I've just driven around it because we had plenty of medicines and such. But let's go ahead and take the opportunity to do that. So we're just going to drive down south along the border of the river. Cross the bridge we know is clear enough for me to cross, pop over to the hospital, clear it. Then I might make a quick trip up to our RV, our Apocalypse Mobile, just make sure I've got all the gear and items. And then we'll come over and deal with the necropolis. So let's go ahead and get driving, see how far we can get here. And yes, I know this is here. It's just a couple of extra books that I don't have any use for, so I'm not leaving anything behind there that's critical. Alright, we will get moving. Okay, so we're out in the open. Let's just pretty much go due southwest until we hit the river. I don't believe I cared about anything in that crash site. Goodbye, crows. Alright, it's time to turn. Hey there, zombies! Don't mind me, just passing through. Alright, how are we doing? We'll be hitting that south road here pretty soon. We'll just follow it. Alright, should be a quick, easy trip now. If we don't slam into the tank. I didn't even mark that tank, really? Alright, let's slow up for a second. I'll hop out and look at this. I don't remember if I jumped out and looked at this thing previously or not. Main battle tank, well the door's open, so I must have, so... Nope, self-propelled howitzer. Alright, some diesel, we'll just leave it in there, I think I've got plenty. It's got storage battery, no wheels, so it can't go anywhere. And it's got some BMG ammo. Alright, not gonna worry about it. How am I doing for fuel anyway? This thing just runs on standard gas, not diesel, but we've still got 220, plus I've got a 200-gallon drum sitting in the back, so yeah, we're fine. Alright, so I think it was the north side of this that I needed to hug. And I need to do this... Alright, let's back it up for a second. There we go. Nope, not online yet. One more space. I'm trying to get lined up with the edge of the bridge. Oops, right there. Okay, I want to be scraping the railing. I think the north side. Did I note that? Didn't note that either. So many things I have not noted. Alright, yep, definitely the north side. I had more room than I thought. Alright, usually I do this. Pass on north side. Okay, things should be fairly clear through here. I think I came down this way originally. I'm just going to go straight through the middle of town, though. Not going to purposely smash into things. I like to preserve my armor on the front end for emergencies, except for stupid rats that get in my way. And grappler zombies. Shocker brute. Corrosive. Ooh, corrosive zombie. Amino-like. There he is, right there. Corrosive zombie and shocker brute. Hate you guys. Well, shocker brute I don't care. Corrosive zombie, him I care about. He is more dangerous than he is. Now. So, treat corrosive zombies with extreme care. And what else we got here? Spitter, Screecher, Brute. That's pretty good stuff out here. Pretty far into our game world. I've totally lost track of what year it is in our playthrough. Oh, we're at the hospital already. Yeah, I have no idea what year it is. Necromancer. Given the number of episodes this has gone. It's spring, but I don't know if it's the third spring, fourth spring, so we might have quite the menagerie of special zombie types here. So how to do this? There's going to be a lot of zombies to clear here. I don't remember when the last time I cleared a hospital was, if I've even cleared one in this playthrough. Oh, I know it. I haven't cleared any down in this southern area. Were there any up north that I cleared? There's the mall. No, we never found a hospital up in our northern adventures, so this will be the first hospital. Well, good. So, do I string these guys out? Take them out with guns in the vehicle? I don't think I do. I think we can handle things. Let's just pull off to the north a bit. Hello, bunch of zombies fighting a bee. Alright, get this thing pointed straight north for a quick getaway if I need to. Actually, I am tired. Now that I've relocated, I don't actually want to fight. Now I'm debating, do I just run up to the RV? Now, I really want to clear this first, but I don't know if I could clear it fast enough before I go dead tired. I don't want to be dead tired while I'm getting swarmed and under a scrum of zombies. How to do this? I think... let's at least get a start. I can run up here and run away, I guess, if things get really bad. Alright, so we'll go ahead and stop driving. Let's not be running around with my Halligan bar out. Let's switch to... I've been going combat knife. We're going to need the S-stock, I think, though, instead. Got 9 steel crossbow bolts in the quiver for the... pneumatic crossbow, or pneumatic bolt driver, but I'm not carrying it. I not have my bolt driver with me? Alright, well that's curious. What has I done with my bolt driver? I've got the quiver with the crossbow bolts, but I don't appear to have the bolt driver with me. Did I leave it somewhere on accident? Or did I not bring it? I can't imagine I didn't bring it on the trip. Otherwise, why would I have my crossbows with me? Or crossbow bolts with me? Too many Cataclysm series going on. Alright, let's go with the combat knife for the moment. Still dropping these really quickly, so yeah, 81 damage critical. We'll see how things go. Come here, Boomer. Alright, start letting stuff come to me. Oops. What do we got coming? Nothing I'm scared of. Ooh, Necromancer. Come here, Necromancer. You must go first. No, no. No running away. Alright, another UPS, huh? Turnout gear, don't care about any of this stuff. Hey there, solar panel. Still nothing coming that I care about. Whoops, there we go, get the mask on. Yeah. Ah, ripped my backpack. Whoops. Alright, that's another change. I am poisoned and badly poisoned, so apparently the mask system has changed, or the effectiveness. I think I have to use charcoal filters or something nowadays. Another thing to get used to. So survivor mask, because I notice here it's got a 0. That means it has no charges available to actually filter the gas, so it's not automatic anymore. So must be prepared before use. Yeah, charges of gas mask cartridge. Okay, lots of fun, new stuff. Gas mask cartridge, charcoal, paper, and a plastic bag. Yeah, no problem to make. Just a matter of I don't have any ready. Another reason why I might need to go north. Because that hit my stats pretty hard, being poisoned. So now I'm poisoned and tired. Well, let's clean this mess up. Yeah. Come here. We'll clear our mess up right here out front. Then I'm... Ah! Spitter! Ah! Damn it. Come here, you. Alright, so once again, we will clean up our mess. Stop it. Alright, definitely gonna have to make some adjustments. A lot of books I see. A lot of books. What kind of books? Nothing I care about. Alright. So, do we take off or do we stay? Stats are back, so the poison wore off already. Taking a little bit of damage. Still can't believe we don't have repair nanobots, we don't have integrated tool set. So many things we don't have yet. Now that's going to be even harder to get in with the changes. I think I'm going to go ahead and venture in. Okay. Which side do we want to go down? Any other books that have shown up? No. Get your stamina back. Alright, I need to make a quick note. Gotta put it on my list of things I need to investigate and possibly do Cataclysm University or Quick Tip series on. I had forgotten about the gas mask changes. Alright, let's head on in. Yeah, come on. Shocker zombie! God dang it. Oh, Boomer. Boomer's okay. Although it's gonna make noise. And more poison. Arg. Fine, I'll go down the other side first. Hey there, crowd of shadow zombies. How much space can I carry anyway? Lots. Alright, got a bit of crowd in that room. Let's pop on our dielectric. I'm good on power. Necromancer! Yeah, you don't scare me. Whoops. Oh, that's right. Get out of the way. Okay, who keeps hitting my survivor backpack? Alright, got everything smashed up. What do we got? More ammo and some battery. Don't care. Butcher the shock zombie. Cable charger. Grab the power storage. Nothing else. Alright, so what do we got in this room? Don't care about any clothes. Whole lot of nothing. Alright, just the bathrooms. A little bit of damage to our torso. Let's throw a bandage on. Alright. That's another thing. healing is now healing over time effect. It's not instant heal. So I'm not sure just how effective some things are. So if I look at first aid kit, for example, used to be... I'm not sure what these all mean. Base versus actual. So I'm getting triple value, but it's going to be over a period of time, and I'm not sure just how much time it's going to take. So that's the first aid kit. The bandage... yeah, it's triple still, and that's because of my first aid skill. I'm getting more effectiveness out of the items. So 12 points, theoretically. I can't see my exact hit point numbers on my torso. All I can see is the estimated bars. So we'll see. Ah, there it is, right there. Bandaged torso for 12 points. So I assume this is going to either tick down or something to show me that I have a healing effect occurring, basically. So that's another big change. So you don't get instant healing from using those kinds of items, and more poison, of course. Arg. I think we're going to have to go north. I can't be in here tired, getting constantly poisoned and such. I'm going to have to go north. Get to our base, get some things crafted up. Let's go check the ambulance here. Looks like it's got some goodies before we take off. Alright, come here, Boomer. So I need to get that taken care of. Antibiotics, aspirin, and bandages. Pretty good haul. So let's make a quick drive, get back to our RV, do some crafting, a little bit of sorting. I'll probably do all the sorting in between episodes. That's not terribly interesting to watch at 175 episodes into the tutorial series. Leave me alone. Oops. Go around the mines, please. Sludge crawler! Can I do enough damage with the vehicle to kill the sludge crawler? He melted away. Yep, cool. Alright, hit those two. They just make a mess. How to do this? Let's... Alright, so I'll end up doing a bunch of inventory shuffling to get all the random gear we've accumulated out of the travel vehicle and into our main bus. Still got some space in here, but first thing I want to check gas mask cartridges. I don't have paper. Alright, let's grab some useless books. Where do I have my useless books? Right there. Let's grab... a lot of this stuff is probably duplicates. Got a duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Don't need the karate. Don't need a keto anymore. Don't need the tourist guide. That should be plenty for the moment. Not sure how many of these I'm going to need. Alright, 190 paper. Try this again. Gas mask cartridges. Don't know how long these will last. Let's just do 6 cartridges an hour. Works just like batteries, looks like. 600 amount, 60 charcoal. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, how much space do these things take up? Where are you at? And spare parts. Gas mask cartridges, 600. 1.2 volume and 2.65 pounds if I carry all of that. Again, I don't know how much space it's going to take. I think I'm going to make a pile here of things I know I want to take with me. Now, first thing, let's do this. Let's do the fire mask reload. Alright, so it's loaded with 100 charges, so I can now activate it to prepare it for use. That's another thing I have to keep track of, have to remember. Now let's do this instead. Let's drop... space do I have in this? I've got 5 out of 87 currently being used, so that's perfectly fine. Let's drop the rest of these charges right there. So, got my gas mask cartridges, my welder, and my UPS all in that forward compartment where my UPS recharging station is. That'll be a good spot for that. Okay, so we're back in our base, or back to our Apocalypse Mobile. Super excited about that. Haven't been here in a little while. Plans are, now that I've got the gas cartridges created, like I said, I'm going to transfer the inventory around, double check if there's anything else I want to take with me into the necropolis. I do still plan to come down and clear out the hospital, finish clearing it out, that is, and just kind of poke around. I suspect we're not going to find, like I said, an autodoc, which is what we need, or anesthesia kits to install the CBMs now. So I'm probably going to have to cheat one in after doing a reasonable amount of work that you would normally do to get one. Maybe I'll go clear a second hospital just to say chances are I would have gotten one by now and then cheat one in. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to actually travel to an entirely new map chunk. And it's hard for me to determine where the map chunks are with the road networks that I've read. And that's an unreasonable amount of effort considering how far into the game we are. We would have likely found one by now. But however, that's how I'm going to try to deal with it for tutorial center purposes for this gameplay. So we'll clear that hospital, and if we don't find one, I may make a trip up north to that hospital here, although it's a busted design, I can tell with these things. Another holdover from having such a long-running series and so many experimentals being put in that certain of the buildings didn't generate properly. But we'll see what we can do. So I might do a second one, and then we'll go into the necropolis after that. And I'm still on the lookout for getting my computer skill up. I just don't want to try that hazardous waste with a low computer skill. That's the only other thing that's really slowing me up from giving that a try. I'd like to get this up to a 4, and really books is the only way to do it, and we just haven't gotten lucky on that. So that's the plan for next episode, and next few episodes probably. So I'll unload... oh yeah, before I forget, I'm pretty sure I left my, I don't know if I left it, lost it, dropped it, destroyed it. I don't know what happened to my bolt gun. Everything, bolt cutters, that's not what I need. So yeah, I think my pneumatic bolt gun has disappeared on me. Wouldn't be in any of these exterior compartments. Boat grenades, pouch, naginata. I know it's not, oops. I know it's not over here. Whoops. Yeah, it's not in the back. No idea what I did with it. Only thing I can think of is that I left it... I don't know. I can't remember. It's Too many things, too many series going on. I can't remember. It has to be somewhere up here. I've been up in this lab for a few episodes now at least. One thing I could think of is I left it somewhere up there. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. I can't remember what happened to my my bolt driver. So I might have to craft up another one. I think I was deciding I was going to switch to the battle rifle and use it more often. But I do want my bolt driver back, so another thing to put on the list. I'll figure it out, but I'll do all the inventory transferring and all that boring stuff, and then we'll get moving again next episode. As always, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the series, and let me know in the comments down below what you think, or via my Discord channel. Happy to chat with you there as well. Have a great day. Bye-bye.